never too late to fall in love with the world. Your past is not today, so set your stride with a twirl. Yeah, we've all made mistakes before, that's a fact of life. But once you restate your heart, you'll be just fine. Now it's your life, you say it's all mine, all mine. Revel in your friends and hobbies, let your heart speak. Wanna drift and say some shit, just block that internet freak. I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you. I'm the antonym of the internet, been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care you think it's cringe because it's not your life.
Let's go ahead and get started. Hello, everybody. So, let's see. Does this actually work? Nope. Shortcut doesn't work. Okay, never mind. Let's just hit the full screen then. Hello, Dawnseeker. Hello, Code and Assembly. So, Dawnseeker, I'm finally trying out Enigma, which is... Okay, can I just say something real quick? This was weird. I've seen some weird game titles. But an empty colon after the name kind of threw me off, I'm not gonna lie. It really, especially when I was entering into, like, YouTube, like, what game are you playing thing, this was weird. This was just weird. Oh. Anyway. Also, I got second. You might got first, but I got second. On my own video. Your speed is godlike. You must have a really good type rating. But, yeah, so for everybody who's watching after the fact and isn't here live, we're playing Enigma, one of the games Dawnseeker recommended. Howdy, so an interactive book is going to be played today. I mean, I am the Dragon Librarian. Interactive book seems like a kind of genre I'd be a fan of. Although, to be fair, I don't play a lot of visual novels. I've played a few, a handful, but for the most part, no. I think it's partially because it tends to go really heavy into the romance genre. I know there are non-romantic visual novels, but like that is technically the direction most of them go. Hello, nice to meet you. Did you pick up this story of your own will? I pray that is the case. For the sake of your future comrades, do not be afraid. I might look fishy, but I am not your enemy, alright? You're a silhouette in a dark forest. If anything, you can say I'm on your side. Okay, so we've already got like sentient meta storytelling going on here. I might get tired of calling you all the time. It's a good occasion. How about you introduce yourself? Coder is the default. Let's go Needhog. So your name is Needhog. Yes. I probably should have said Fafnir. That rolls off the tongue much better, but oh well. Yeah, I don't think I'll be forgetting it anytime soon. Anyway, Needhog, let's start their story. Neither dreams nor hope can vanquish despair, for this is a world with no heroes. Alright. Oh, by the way, Dawnseeker, I finally watched the first 2 episodes of Symphonogear. Ugh. Symphonogear. Whatever. I don't have the text. Oh, 1 second, actually. Real quick. Need to minimize this so I can actually see the live chat log. There we go. You could end their story in the pages of your own. Symphogear. Okay, there it is. Symphogear. But yeah, I finally watched it for a few episodes. It's pretty good, actually. Then again, part of it is that I actually get a lot of the references, so, you know. Durandil, though, holy shit. Didn't expect to see the sort of Durandil referenced. I mean, like, the last game I can think of that referenced that particular artifact was, what? God, what's that preload to Halo? The game that they were making before Halo. Hey, have you heard about the Chester? Yeah. I could hardly believe what happened to Elle and now even Chester. What's the game that they were... Marathon, yeah, that's the last time I heard Durandal actually referenced, like the Sword of Durandal actually referenced. But no, it's an actual artifact they can wield. I like the gimmick that all the weapons are like activated by song, and so the characters are actually like singing along. The lyrics hold, some introspection into how the characters are feeling in the moment. It's not something that goes from person to person, you know it. I haven't gotten too far into the first season yet. I'm about half. I think I'm like episode 6 or episode 7. We have yet to figure out the transmitting agent. Anything is possible at this point. Not anything. How can you tell? Stop screaming at the top of your lungs, you two. Sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, seriously. If that was really the case, there'd be no salvation for either of them. Interesting. I did actually pay attention to the lyrics, although some of the songs just don't have subtitles. For, I think, what was it? It was episode 3 or 4, there were a few songs that they were singing that didn't have subtitles, or background music that didn't have subtitles. Every once in a while, they just wouldn't have subtitles for it, so I wouldn't be able to hear what it was saying. Or read what it was saying. Now, one thing I did notice already is that they talk about, like, giving someone a hug and embracing them in their warmth, in the opening theme song. And I couldn't help but notice that, like, the monsters, the noise monsters, kill people by, like, hugging them. So I'm starting to wonder if that says something to do with that, but I guess we'll see. Chester, of course, knows about it, doesn't he? Of course he does. God damn it. Screw this. Neither of them did anything wrong. Chester, I'd like to do something for him before he... anything. Don't. But let's just go about this like usual. That's going to be the bet for the best. What the hell is this? Can't imagine Chester passing away. You think I can? There's nothing we can do at this point. Okay, so we have some, like, disease or something. Why did it have to be an incurable disease? Yeah, there it is. Incurable disease. That cursed Enigma. Now I want to hug everyone. Social distance. Surprisingly easy to find someone you can trust. But it's nowhere near as easy to find comrades that trust in each other. Alright. Oh, so we got like classic adventuring party. You got the hero, the mage, the warrior. They all go fight this demon. Picture book my father used to read when I was still a little kid. The hero and his comrades that overcame many a perilous challenge to defeat a great foe. They would continue pressing ever onward, no matter how many new enemies would appear in their path, harboring not a single doubt of in their hearts, believing wholeheartedly in the guidance of the Sage of the Dawn. The heroes would not yield to any hurdle in their path. They remained ever strong and steadfast, the kind and valorous men of a bygone age. I love that story, and at the same time, could not help wondering, Dad, why do heroes need others to fight by their side? If they're so strong, they can win all by themselves, can't they? But now I understand. There was but one reason. Even heroes would get lonely without friends. Oh yes, it's not they have overwhelming godlike power, so they would get lonely. Then to be fair, that is like a regular thing with anime characters. They're like overpowered as hell, but they are actually fairly lonely, a lot of them. Like, use Naruto as an example, or I guess not Ichigo, but like, he's, he sticks around his friends still. He still likes their companionship, even if he is a bit of an asshole at times. I'm no hero. Okay. So is he like saying he's not powerful or strong, or is he saying he doesn't need others? Chester. I can hear waves in the distance. Okay, so we're the one who's got the incurable disease, I guess. Alright. Interesting. Very interesting. Where is this? I remember being... Oh, thank God, you're awake. Chester, who are you? Please don't try and get up. We found you lying on the beach. On the beach? Ah. Right, I remember now. My name is Colette. Could you tell me yours? You saved me. Thanks, Colette. I'm Chester. Where is this anyway? I can tell we're in your house or something but like that, but... Chester. Yes, this is my house. Did you come here? From the mainland? Mainland? Oh, so this is Carlisle, a small island in the middle of the sea. I'm sorry, I don't think I've ever heard of it. I'd be surprised if you had. My mother hadn't heard of it either. Oh, so we got a disease and then we washed over on a mysterious island we've never heard of. Her ship got caught in a storm, and my father... I'm sorry for running my mouth off like that. You should have more sleep instead of listening to me blabber. No, I'm fine. Suppose that means I've got shipwrecked myself. We haven't seen any ships around, though. I don't remember being caught up in a storm, either. Seems like my memory's a bit vague on that point. Were you on a journey? No, yeah, something like that. That's too bad. This must have ruined all your plans. Yeah. Do you hurt anywhere? That's a weird translation or something. Do you hurt anywhere? Are you hurt anywhere, you mean? English. It's like Nerd Dragon's text. I'm fine. I guess a bit dizzy. That's all. Please lie back down, and I'll go call the doctor. I went straight here to her after finding you, but she seemed to be away. Okay, so one fun thing, I'm actually going to be doing a double vampire review with Castlevania Season 2, Nocturne Season 2 specifically, and, what was it, Nosferatu. I thought they would make good contrasting ways you can do vampire stuff that's both decent, but also kind of flawed. Because they're both flawed things, I think, but they both have their moments. We'll see about that, though. I'm not sure if I'm going to split into two different reviews that kind of reference each other as like a double feature, or make it like one big review. I'm not sure about that yet. But we will see. I'm also going to be rewatching Dragonheart this weekend. I didn't have a chance to watch it today, but I will do it this weekend sometime. Just wait a moment, okay? Alright, alright. She's bringing the doctor. Oh, so we get to, like, do some stuff while we wait. Let's go ahead and quick save, I guess. Or at this point, might as well. Huh. I hope not to cause any more trouble to anyone. Guess I've got no time to go anywhere else now. Oh, is he, like, dying, so he might have been, like, on, like, a last journey or something. That makes some sense, I guess. So much green. Beautiful. Was green always such a vivid color? I don't remember anymore. So is Enigma like a memory disease or something? Because that would make sense with like the whole, you know, destructive part. And Enigma, you know, you forgot. It's a mystery now. You left me behind. But hopefully we'll meet again on the other side. L. Okay. Interesting. This is the doctor, Greta. Your bones seem fine for starters. That's good to hear. Thank you, Greta. That's great news, Chester. Oh, but you should still be careful and relax for the time being. You can use this room as you see fit. Greta. Greta's giving you a side eye. Is there something wrong? Coletta, could you leave the room for a bit? Huh? Why? You found him lying on the beach, didn't you? I need to give him a closer look, just in case. Unless you strongly insist on seeing him naked. Oh god, we're already... No, it's much more cruel. Also, we're already doing the whole thing. You look pretty young, Doctor. Don't call me that. The name's Greta. And I'm no doctor, just an herbalist. Don't you have a doctor on this island? No. If herbs are enough, you've got no choice but to die here. That kind of sucks, mainland. Huh? This is mainland's... Lisnia's domain, isn't it? No matter how small or insignificant an island, the country has an obligation to dispatch at least one doctor as long as the population quota is met. Maybe they don't like dispatching doctors to places of uncertain existence. What's that supposed to mean? It means what I said. Anyway. Wait, so this island, like, pseudo doesn't exist? Like Calypso's Island or something like that? That'd be mildly interesting, yes. You seem to be afflicted by something. Whoa. What? I was just surprised you figured that out just by lightly touching me places. Please don't use that wording ever again. Seems like you're aware of it. In that case, let me give you straight. You've got no, probably more like 1 month at best. But I look good, don't I? It seems you've got a death wish just going to sea in your state. Wow. I could assure you that's not the case. I never dreamed for my ship to get wrecked. I just felt like going. I wish to see the sights that I had never seen before my death. You know, that's an understandable thing. I can see that, and I sure did. Like a long tunnel with a white light at the end. Sounds to me like you can't wait to bask in that light. That was one experience I would rather never repeat. Jeez. Listen, Chester. If you want to leave, I can lend you a boat. If you leave right away, then you might still... I guess not. Anyway. You're not planning to make this your last destination, are you? Hug of slaughter. Can't I? I guess I can't. If you passed away in the sea, you'd at least feed the fish. Wow, Greta. Damn, I suppose it's a pain to take care of a dead body. It doesn't sound too bad to return to the sea. Oh, you can get a backlog. That's nice. Not every visual novel I've played has that, but most of them do. I didn't come here to cause you trouble. Can I still get that boat? Let's discuss this again later. So I have a feeling the island we're on does not technically exist, and there's some magic fuckery going on with this. I'll have trouble sleeping at night if you're going to drown the moment I force you out. At least wait until you can walk properly. She got like the full herbalist look to her too. Very RPG-ish. I already can. Let's say I didn't hear that. Kind girl she was. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and... One second real quick. Quick save. Menu. Config. I'm going to decrease the volume a bit. There we go. Chester, I'm coming in. There we go. Now we can actually kind of hear things. How was it? Looks like I'm perfectly fine. Thank God. But are you sure it's a good idea to be up already? It's fine. Just, yeah, what's the worst that could happen? You could die. It's like, yeah, what's the worst that could happen? I thought I'd go look around the island if possible. But you woke up only minutes ago. Thanks for worrying about me. It's nothing. By the way, these clothes. I'm sorry, your old ones were all torn apart, so we changed you into, it wasn't me. I have a little brother. He changed your clothes. Oh. Okay, thanks. Oh. God, this went right for that, didn't it? This might not be anime, but it's definitely going for anime style. If you want to see around the island, I could show you around. I get lost. It seems like I'm doing all I'm doing is causing you trouble. Interesting. That is the problem with playing visual novels on a stream, is that they're very, it's like reading a book on stream. I'm having fun. You almost never see people outside here, so please allow me to show you around. Okay, let's do it. Let's go show each other around. I guess I shall indulge myself then. Is it because I know it's a dating sim of some kind, or like even if it's like one of the dating sims for like a dark past, it's probably still got some romance elements. Like Angel of Scaly Wings still had the murder mystery even with the romantic stuff. But if you start feeling sick, tell me right away. Of course. Then shall we? Then oh wait, I'm sorry. There's something I got left outside. Give me a minute. Do you need help? I can promise you, Dragon, this isn't a dating sim. Okay. Nothing, just a broom and a few other things I use for cleaning. I'm really interested in, like, what the hell the Enigma is, because they seem to not... It seems to not be, like, something that transmits. It just appears in people, which makes it seem more like a genetic defect. But it's also, like, a disease, specifically, like, something like people can catch. I don't know, it seems weird. The weird way he's like, I mean, because, like, how much of this is him just, like, you know, about to die versus how many of them are actual symptoms of disease. Because a lot of it seems like the kind of like reflection you do when you realize you have a certain amount of time to live, like viewing all the colors vibrantly, wanting to take in every single moment. Seems like they're fine on the inside too. It was worth paying a fortune for these. Anyway, I suppose it's about time I go. You will find out. Is that Colette's voice? Is she fighting with someone? Comes to I to tell you to leave me alone. Quit your koyak. We ain't children anymore. Oh, joy. You haven't changed a bit since you were 1, and I think I've been telling you how I feel for years now. You can take this back with you. Lauro catches enough fish for us both. I doubt a lumberjack like him can catch anything good. Just take it. You're gonna have a feast for a change. No, thank you. What is it that you don't like about me? Do you even have to ask? Go away. Wow. Harsh. Ugh. What the hell is going on here? Oh, hey. It's her brother. Lauro. You're messing with my sister again. Ah. Insolent little shit. This is how you talk to your elders? Only geezers care about crap like that. That's actually a pretty good one. I like that. I like this kid. He has spunk. I see you want your face rearranged, kid. He has a silver tongue on him. Stop it. Stop it. I won't be having anything like this at my doorstep. Sis. Go away. I'll be back. Oh. Thanks for saving me, Laura. Laura, what's wrong? Did you get hurt? When could that have happened? You were watching. I guess so. I'll go return his fish. You're planning to go alone? I can do it myself later. It's fine. I'll just leave it in front of his house. The man's gonna... Can I hug them? Man, I mean, you can try to hug ones and zeros. I don't think it'll work. Man is gonna just leave a dead fish on his doorstep. That's usually like an insult thing or like a mob hit thing. You know, when you nail something into your door. I'll just leave the fish out there. I hope it stinks in the morning. Jeez. Missed my chance to go out there. It is interesting that we're seeing from more perspectives than just our, like, POV character. I think. Chester. Yeah. Did you hear us? What do you mean? No, it's nothing. So, what's this place? It's a playground for children. With the gigantic broken fountain with sharp edges? Wow. This is the time before child safety advocates. They really need Melvin Ishtar style hug. Tag, hide and seek. You can do anything here. Doesn't look like there are many places to hide here. Chester? Yeah. Do you like children? Oh no, she is, children. Suppose so. Wow, she's crushing hard, isn't she? Makes you feel blissful and peace when you watch them play, doesn't it? Okay. I'm gonna choose to not see the mildly creepy undertone to that sentence. There are no children here at this hour. Okay. Looking in their evening, they're helping their parents with work. Okay. Rusty swings. Blah, blah. Hello, Grandpa. What the? Is that the one that came from outside? Yes, his name is Chester. I'm showing him around. Well, go ahead. Ain't nothing to do with me. Oh, wow. The locals just seem real excited. To be fair, I am dying. And, you know, dealing with bodies on an island is a whole thing, I imagine. Sorry, he's a bit on the cranky side. Eh? Oh, I don't mind. We islanders don't involve ourselves with the outside people much. foreigners are pretty much all the same to us Carlisle folk. That's especially apparent among the elderly. I'm sorry. I don't mind. So their faces seem somewhat off, but that can be somewhat intentional foreshadowing. I don't know if that's just like the art style though. Like that's just kind of like anime art style faces. Like that's literally the kind of like default shape of an anime character's face. Okay. Alright. Now where are we? Further down the road are the houses most people live in. I guess there's a little point in watching other people's houses. What was that? Over there. Huh? Is there anything particular in that direction? There? There's a cave there. Cave? Yes. Is there anything about it? Not really. Someone was watching me. I doubt I just imagined that. Is that like the blue hair girl from the posters and art? I mean, that's what I think that Flash was. Look at the outfit there. The faces aren't foreshadowing. I won't into that much. Okay, good. It's just anime faces. Cool, cool, cool. Well, I guess I can't blame anyone for being curious. It's nothing. Let's go. Oh, okay. Yeah, just point it in a random direction. Remember when we were discussing intentionality when it comes to art consideration? I mean, again, I didn't really think the faces looked that weird. They kind of just look like default anime faces. Yeah, it's the blue hair character. Atop the sandy dunes, waters meld and cast forth a milky froth. Okay. Weird. Now, this character is definitely some stuff. So, the alien color rises into the heavens. Yeah, this character is definitely setting up some stuff. They still look like Sonic EXE faces, though. Really? I don't think they look that bad. I mean, I've seen some visual novels that have similar art styles. Several. Not visual novels, no, visual novel. No. Oh, light novels. There's a light novel art with this kind of style. Light novels, that's what I was thinking of. Is there any place you think you'd still like to see? Just normal anime faces. Exactly. It's just normal anime face. That's just how they draw anime faces. It's pretty dull, isn't it? I'm sure the place you come from is a lot more. I like places like this. You've got the widest of skies, and the freshest of the air is invigorating. Besides, I feel like I'm on an adventure. I'm having the time of my life. Makes me very happy to hear that. Seems we reached a crossroads. Yeah, we've been standing at this crossroad for a while, guys. There's a big forest to the right, but not much else. I suppose you could say one person does live there. To the left, like I said, there's a cave. It's dark and creepy place even during the day, so people usually avoid it. And the road straight leads back home. Which path should we take? Well, obviously, we've been given all this foreshadowing to go to the left, so... It's an anime-inspired setting. What do you want from this? I feel like we're arguing about the spiral art style all over again. Chester, are you sure you want to go there? Yeah, I'm curious. Sorry. If you'd rather I not go, I can continue on my own. No, I'm alright. I'll just take a quick peek inside, if you only give me a second. No, I want to go too. You don't need to force yourself, you know. Yeah, I guess I'm really not as curious as I thought. The sun seems to be already going down. Oh, come on! I want to go into the cave! Seriously? I'm just, like, fresh from the hospital bed, right? Guess I better not overstrain myself. Chester. Anyway, I'll walk you home. Let's go. Thank you. It's like, thank you for not asking me to go into the creepy cave just at sunset. There's probably gonna be a serial killer inside. Or something going on. Colette? Yes. You think someone here would have a problem if I spent the night here? Here? In a place like this? Why? Huh? Eh? Though staying under a young woman's roof is not the very gentlemanly thing to do. Greta? There's a cabin I'm not using behind my house. You can have it. It's alright. Laura lives with me already. I think Chester would be able to relax in a house he's already familiar with. I'm not sure if I would say I really had time to become fam. I don't mind. Okay. He still needs to check up, Colette. I'm not using the place, but I took care to clean it up. It's got a bed and everything, and the place might smell a little bit like her, so that's about it. Wonder if it has relaxing properties. I wouldn't bet on it. I have to hold my tongue, and it's difficult. Yeah, it is, isn't it? I'd feel the same way if somebody was, I'm gonna go and borrow Greta's house. I'd feel the exact same way if somebody was playing Angel with Scarlet Wings, was wondering what the hell is going on with all this. Because there's so many, like, weird questions that get set up usually in the beginning of visual novels that have more than just romance going on. Again, the few I played have all been like that. I played one other, and I'm trying to remember what the name of it was. It was so fucking long ago. I actually don't remember what it was about. It was like some sci-fi thing with like a post-apocalypse world, and mechs I think were involved. I don't remember the rest. It was the only other one I've played, and I've been trying to remember what it was about for years. I remember Mecha. It had like a... It wasn't Gundam, but it had like a Gundam-esque vibe, if that makes sense. It drives me insane. Well, I suppose you're right. It's easier to relax when you're on your own. I played it after with Angel with Scarlet Wings, but it's on my Steam library, so it must have been a game I played like off of Steam somewhere else. What are you screaming for? Huh? Lauro. Yes, Lauro is my little brother's name. Yes, a beautiful name, I suppose. Yes, very. Ah, I see. Okay. I better show you the way. Thank you very much, Greta. If there's anything else you need, don't hesitate to tell me. Our houses aren't gonna fall apart, so, I'll come by to see how you're doing. Okay, thank you. Guess we'll be going now. I need to prepare dinner and all. See you around too, Greta. Yeah. There was nothing to see, was there? Not necessarily. Nature is a sight by itself. A sight you could see in any place in the world. I would like to be cheeky and give vague hints, but I'm not very good at giving vague hints. Not really. You have to go far out of town to see something like this. Nah? Are you playing with me? Have you never left this island before? Greta? Okay, they've never left the island before. Got it. There's something creepy about the island. And Greta thinks that we would not be able to get out of here in a month. New spiral art styles is annoying. Here, I'm not really comparing to anything. I just saw too many creepypasta in the animation, not really sensitive about this stuff. To not be sensitive about this stuff. I've actually been so happy that I finally gotten color shading down a bit in my drawings. I'm really, really happy with how the thumbnail for both this one and the previous one came out. And I'm hoping that I can keep that quality up from going forward some of the next few. Home sweet home. Don't expect too much. As long as it's just got a roof and 4 walls. In that case, you should be fine. God, we already talked about this nerdo. Does it have a lock? You can lock it from the inside. A peaceful village you got here, huh? It's just that nobody cares. There's nothing worth stealing in there anyway. This is an island. This island has survived on bartering till now. As such, money has little meaning here. Has little meaning? What about trading with the mainland? Greta keeps really dodging our questions about the mainland. We know people can come from other places because that's how Colette and her brother got here. Is because her mom washed ashore while assumingly pregnant with possibly Lando. Pardon my intrusion. Or at the very least, Colette. Oh, what the hell? Weird white leaves. Huh, Chester. Coming right in. Weird. Thank you. Certainly smells like herbs. You can tell. I'm not an expert, but I know a little. Enough to tell the type from the smell alone, though. What was your occupation on the mainland exactly? I was a soldier. Well, I didn't expect that. You don't look like the type at all. My mother was a soldier. I've just followed in her footsteps. What about your father? A carpenter. Nobody would ever be able to tell we were related, though. You took after your mother. Yeah, that's right. If I grow my hair long, it's supposed to be her complete mirror image. This is a good room. Glad you like it. Thank you very much. You do a lot for a complete stranger. Ah, don't come at me like that. I don't know how to react. Well, I've got to express my gratitude somehow. It's a good trait, don't misunderstand me. Just not very used to it. I'm still really confused. Is this like a literally like the Dreaming Fish Island from Zelda? What was it? Trying to remember, what was that Zelda game where the island was all a dream of a massive whale or something like that, and waking it up killed everyone on the island. It's the one they had one of the remakes where they made it look like the toy. No, it's not. Okay, if you ever want a proper talk about Dawn Seeker, I'm always open for discussion. The first person to wash ashore here since Colette's mother. Really? Metastorm 2, apparently. I don't know the details, but I hear she went overboard. And then Colette's father saved her, after which she remained on the island. Okay, that makes sense. Were you the only person on your boat? Yeah, my father made us a boat out of our own. Hope it didn't get wrecked. You were the only one to wash ashore here. Perhaps it's still floating somewhere on the sea. Spoilers! That'd be nice. Are you on good terms with your father? Yeah, I haven't even fought with him once. My mother passed away when I was still a child, you see. Picture books when I couldn't sleep. Small books would look really silly in his huge hands. That would always cheer me up. Good times. But you left him behind. I don't know whether it's a happy thing to not see your child die with your own eyes, but my father passed away too. Yeah? Father remained stable to the very end and passed away before I caught it. He had a relatively peaceful end, I'd say. Ah. Sorry. It's nothing. Everyone I love is dead, and I'm probably about to die soon, but it's not a big deal. Is your illness, correct? Yeah. What did you mean, stable? It destroys all bodily tissue without discriminating, you see. Depending on the person, the mind can be first to go. You don't have it here after all. I thought that was the case from your reaction. Incredible. I didn't know there was still a place safe from it. What do you mean? This illness has spread not only through Lysnia, but throughout the entire world. An inexplicable, incurable terminal illness. Some people said it was the fault of the miasma. Others that it was a curse from an exterminated tribe. Some professor wrote a paper saying it was caused by a power equally magical and chemical in nature. Religious folks say it's punishment for mankind's sins. All of them just make things up as they go. No one really knows what causes it or how to treat it. And it's all going downhill by the minute. Before long, people started to call this illness Enigma. Okay, Enigma, that's what the illness is called. How come in Carlisle... Why we don't get news from the mainland? We might be secluded island, but knowing nothing at all of an illness that threatens the entire world is strange. Is that it? Yes. Alright. It should be pretty easy to see at this hour. Let's continue this conversation in another place. Follow me. Okay. What's the deal here? Enigma, title drop. Yeah, no doubt title drop. You've got a beautiful sky here. That's not what I wanted to show you. Take a look over there, huh? That's a rift in the barrier? A rift in the barrier? Barrier? Carlisle is surrounded by a protective barrier. It's been here since hundreds of years ago. Mainland. The people outside have long forgotten about us. I doubt we're on any map. But the shape of the barrier is unstable, and this rift over there sometimes reaches the sea. And as if having planned it beforehand, some people always come through it. through the rift. Oh, the alien protects. Wait, the alien protects? Do not confirm nor deny my statement. Aye. Okay, so this is a small isolated town protected by a magic barrier that occasionally lets people in, but not enough for them to actually know what's going on in the mainland. What is this barrier protecting you from? Or is it keeping something inside instead? You've got quite a tongue for that carefree face. If it's something you can't answer, it's fine. I'm just curious, that's all. I just wanted to explain how come we don't know much about the outside world. People sometimes come from the outside, but there's only so much we can learn from them. I didn't know a thing about that illness of yours. I see. What's that? A white forest. That's not just the moonlight, is it? Yeah, it's not. It looks like the trees are whiter the closer they are to the center. It's the opposite. Opposite? Wait, do you mean the white forest is turning green little by little? It took a while for it to get to this point. Well, that certainly sounds strange. Indeed it does. Yeah, very strange. Not weird at all. It's strange and doesn't make any sense. Why would a forest need to change color? So you don't know the reason either. Yeah, I don't. Maybe there isn't one? Maybe it's just that kind of forest? You know, you're one carefree man, aren't you? You say you're curious, but you never pursue a point too far. Well, I don't have long. There's not much I could do one way or the other. Seriously, you sound like you barely care even about your own death. I'd rather you said I was made my peace with it already. It's called autumn. This is just magic autumn. Aren't you frustrated? You caught some inexplicable, incurable disease out of nowhere. Didn't that make you ponder about the meaning of your life and whatnot? You're a good person, Greta. There's something I've got to gain from answers. There's no one truth anyway. It's only natural for the world and people to be inexplicable. Life, death, the meaning of life, they're like riddles of a child, random and all over the place. I leave looking for answers for things impossible to find to adventurers. So you've given up? Not really. I was always like this. Sorry. What in the blazes are you apologizing for? Well, I don't know. That forest, you see? Yeah? It eats people. What the? Wait. The forest eats people. I mean, bodies buried back, at least. That's what I believe. Okay, a man-eating forest. That sounds a bit... No, it's positively terrifying. Its name's nowhere near as nice as that. We call this forest Enigma. Oh, shit. Welp. Ain't that, okay. I have so many freaking questions. Like, huh. That is, I'll give it to them. That is definitely a plot twist. I like it. I like the questions it's making me ask now. It's even got a full anime opening. That's nice. Gotta give this points for this, actually. Very nice. Very nice. The mysterious forest child. So the forest got out is what I'm getting from this. Oh, so this is a world with guns. I didn't know if we were still in, like, essentially fantasy world. But nope, he had a gun. Interesting. Very interesting. And the child is smiling menacingly. Got it? Because Mortal Kombat had a map, this map living forest with humans eating trees. It's a reference. I highly doubt it's a Mortal Kombat reference. I won't rule it out entirely, but I am very skeptical. Alright, Enigma. Well, we're curious. I was referring to Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is a reference to this. I am hungry. Oh, okay. I can confirm it is not a reference. Hey, Chester, good morning. Good morning. Are you on a morning walk? No, not really. I came to see you. Me? Yeah, I thought we could have breakfast together. Are you sure? You've already done so much for me. Please, stop worrying over everything like that. I'm doing this because I like it. Thanks. Hope you have a big stomach. I've been enough for seconds. So you have feast for breakfast around these parts. You need all the nutrients you can get, Chester. I mean, not really. His whole body is slowly being consumed by a disease that will devour everything, even his mind. How do you know, Dawnseeker? You'll be surprised how often you can find undernosed references. He's not wrong. That's why I didn't want to rule it out entirely, because every once in a while, like, a creator will just be like, actually, I got this idea from, like, this random book from 30 years ago. Plus, a lot of weird stuff in media tends to be references to other things or creators' pet stuff. Like, that's something I've noticed a lot of the time. I mean, just look at From Software games. That's like 10% Berserk reference at all times. By the way, what happened to your brother? Laura's gone fishing. I thought I could make fish for lunch. Fish is always best fresh. I don't think I've ever had the extravagance of eating freshly caught fish. Extravagance? Yeah, for me at least. Huh. You were with Greta until quite late last night, huh? Yeah, we got lots to talk about. The island, for example. Greta knows a lot. If you want to know more about the island, she's the person to go to. I'll be sure to ask her more later. Yes. How about a second bowl? No, I'm full already, thank you. We're in character setup mode, not mystery solving mode. There's a lot of lore to this game. Yeah, I can tell that opening theme song essentially, or the opening credits, definitely gave me the vibe that there's a lot to uncover here, and I imagine we're going to encounter at least a few more main characters that we're going to be talking with, trying to piece together what's going on, what the hell is happening. First plate in the hole, second plate in the hole, third plate in the hole. You have permission to stand. Eh? She'd make me explain myself if I left even a single crumb on the plate. She was pretty strict. Ah, not really. She always commended me for eating a lot. Yeah, but maybe one of the ideas, more ideas, came from a creator playing Mortal Kombat. I'm not saying it did. It's always possible that somewhere among inspiration. Of course, it's just a theory. A game theory. Yes, we all remember what happened to game theory. He declared that Sans was actually Ness. I actually liked that theory. I think it's funny. Not really. Also, I think it would be reasonable to say the creator of Undertale has probably played Earthbound. But you're a guest here, Chester. You should just relax and take your time. Doesn't feel right to keep indulging myself in everything like this. Let me do something to return the favor. But there's nothing I can do. I'm pretty good at cleaning. Can you cook? Enough not to starve living by myself. I guess I'm completely useless. No, not at all. Can I ask you for something? Sure, I'll do anything. Can you take care of the laundry? If you could wash it in the nearby river. Roger. Thank you very much. I can pick it up myself. Oh, I'd rather wash my own clothes myself. My apologies. I shall be waiting. I mean, Megalovania literally comes from his Halloween ROM hack. Interesting. So where's that river now? I thought it'd be closer. Perhaps it wasn't such a good idea to run off without asking for proper directions. Probably go back and ask one more time. Huh? Huh? Never seen you before. Could it be you came from outside? And you are? Name's Genius. Really? Uh-huh. Lutalite. Ever heard of it? The country of merchants? Yeah, which means... Right, my ship got stranded here. When I came to, I was lying on the beach. Ah. I'm Chester. I come from Lysnia. Lysnia? That's the last country I've been to before getting stuck here. Good place, full of rich people and all. Make quite a killing there. Not like money has any meaning in here. Ah, merchant trapped in a barter economy. When did you come here? Just yesterday. Oh, then can you tell me what's going on outside right now? What's going on? Yeah, it's been a while since I came here. Wanted to know about the outside world. What's going on with Lysnia? The natives here just call the entire world outside of this island mainland, but they don't even know where their own Carlisle is, or if it's really under Lysnia's dominion or not. There's not a single map in this place. Map. Well, The islanders care little for the outside world, so it's nearly impossible to get any information here. You'd think they'd be at least a little curious about what's going on in the world. Because, like Toby did before Undertale, Earthbound ROM hack or something. Okay, interesting. Though, well, I imagine Lysnia is the closest continent to this place. I was traveling from there when I got stranded myself, after all. That would make sense. That seems reasonable. Like, he was probably like, it's probably near Lysnia, but it could be anywhere if I got shipwrecked. But then you have another traveler who is coming from Lysnia, so it makes sense that it's probably somewhere off the coast of Lysnia. Peace, last I heard. So, how many others did you swallow by now? I don't know how updated you are, so I'm not sure if I can answer. Right. Sorry, I ran my mouth off without thinking. It's something that's been weighing on my mind. Can't shake the old merchant instincts, you know? How long have you been here, Mr. Genius? Just call me Genius. I don't think we're that far apart in age. Well, like, let's talk about the place we should be, sharing the same fate and all. I think it's been about 5 to 10 years since I washed ashore here. That's a pretty vague estimation for something like this. This is the dullest place on Earth, you see. Something to do, so you space out and the time flies, and eventually you forget to count. I'm still in my 20s at heart. Oh, damn, it's refreshing. It's been a while since I actually had a fun conversation. What about the Islanders? Ah, they're no good. All as boring and dull as the place you live in. I don't know how to put it, but they lack something. Every single one of them. Well, that's not off-putting foreshadowing. Well, not necessarily kids, I guess, but how much fun can you have talking with the little ones all the time? Chester, let's talk again when you've got time. Seems like you're on errand or something right now. Ah, right. Do you know the way to the river? I'm doing the laundry. Oh, yeah, just follow this road straight and you'll be there. I think you should hear the waterfall when you're closer. You could do your laundry right over there, but if you need drinking water, I recommend going a bit further upstream. Thank you. Where do you live, Jen? Over there. Do you know the way? No, I do not know the way. Well, I do now. Alright, I'm currently borrowing a cabin from a girl named Greta. Ah, our herbalist. She's a bit of an oddball in her own right. Anyway, see you around here later. Be careful not to fall in the river, alright? Okay, so does anyone else think it's weird that he doesn't know how many years it's been? Like, I know he said it's, like, you know, dull, and he forgets to count, but, like, that's really all. This is giving me some serious Calypso's Island. Like, Calypso from Greek mythology, from the Odyssey. Where he basically just, like, washed ashore on this mysterious island where Titan's daughter had been banished. And he's just like, oh, stay with me forever. And the time just seems to fly, and it's hard to tell how long is actually going on. Oh god. Oh, actually, I've been listening now that Epic the musical is complete. It basically did like a whole new song selection for like a full-on musical of the Odyssey, and oh my god, it's so good. I love it. Laundry and an actual river. Well, that sure is a new experience for me. Actually, there's a whole thing. Are these sheets and perhaps her brother's clothes? Brr. That was way colder than I expected. Life here is nothing like what we had in town. Water's so clear, I can see right to the bottom. This island seems a lot bigger than I thought, too. Wonder about that forest behind the waterfall. Yeah, you mean the white forest that eats people? Let's not. It eats people, huh? Suppose the name's not the only similarity. The thing's eating me from the inside, too. Greta's voice carried an oddly high-strung tone back there. Something she was hiding, or... I mean, she's definitely hiding stuff. Come on. She was very upfront about not answering her question. Uh-oh. Okay, so this is an anime game. I need to make that very clear. This is anime. This is some animation. Oh my god, why is there such a freeze frame on this? Guess it must have mixed back with the sheets. Oh, I'm just gonna act like I never saw it. You bastard, what the hell are you doing? Oh god, this is like Hanum anime. Oh. This is full-on harem anime. Nonsense. Yes, this is not a dating sim. I need to say that again. Dawn Seeker has assured me it's not. You hear me? Just give those back to me. These are yours? Like hell they are. Goddamn freak. Are you perhaps... Lauro? Yeah, I am, but what of it? Thought so. You have the same hair as Zoe's sister. I only saw him from behind back then, after all. What the hell? You're acting so familiar with me. Wait, don't tell me you're already... I'll kill you. I was helping out with the laundry. I see you were fishing here. So, it's river fish you're after today. Have you caught anything? Just the normal stuff. Wait. We haven't even finished our normal conversation. Anyway, I don't think it's a good idea to parade around with your sister's underwear in your hand like that. What? Lauro, you idiot! Whoa, that must have hurt. God, such stings. Don't ever raise you as an underwear thief. Don't hit people before even giving them the chance to explain I wasn't doing anything. Yeah, then what's that in your hand? It's something I didn't take it. I ran over your excuse to insist. This is actually pretty fun. But I guess I should stop before Laurel's suffering serious damage. She just freaking clocked him at Mach 10. Damn. Damn. Oh. Chester, it's... Let's calm down for now, okay? I'm sorry, I thought you separated everything, but... Then I couldn't find it anywhere, and... I'm sorry. Oh, it's alright, accidents happen. Real apology for me, huh? I'm sorry, Lauro, did it hurt? Not really, I could take 10 times as much. I think we should cool it down with something. Said I'm fine. But it's getting swollen. This is nice. Huh? Siblings, I mean. I always wanted a little brother. As you can see, Lucky Pervert trope was masterfully subverted. Yep, instead the Oni-chan got a smack to the face. Lauro. You bastard, I'm not gonna let you hear... What's going into you today? It's rude to shout at people like that. You can say whatever you want, but I'm not going to acknowledge this guy. A goddamn pervert like him. No way. How dare you say something like that? You better apologize right now, or... No way. Ah, he already doesn't like me. Good to know. Ah, I see. You love your sister very much. Shut up, idiot. You should have fallen in the river and drowned. Lauro? Very rude. Now I'm getting Doki Doki Literature vibes for some reason. Let's see here. Strange, murderous horror elements mixed in with lighthearted comedy. Yeah, I can see that. Really sorry for today. There was a hole I could disappear into. I wouldn't hesitate a second before jumping in. You shouldn't be too hard on yourselves. It was just a mistake. It was all because I couldn't even separate the laundry properly. Well, if he wasn't here, this wouldn't have happened to begin with. Lauro? Why are you like this? Seems she was seriously upset about that. It's no big deal. Seriously. Mixing both of them when deja vu hits strongest. Chester. I've made like 3 decisions, I think. No, 4. I've made like 4 decisions in this whole game so far. Not a huge variety of choices at the moment. Ah, I see. Why do you act so disappointed? I'm not acting like anything. Hmm. So we got the overprotective little brother trope, obviously. All right, right. I had to hang the laundry up. Please take your time, Chester. I'm so busy, so busy. Ah. Okay. He didn't seem like a bad sort, though he is a bit hard to read. I think you might even like each other. Oh, Joy. What the frick is this? What do you think, Ignis? Silent treatment again. Why is she in the man-eating forest? You know, again, it's really weird to be seeing so much of this from other perspectives. Because I don't usually see that in... Whenever I think, like, you know, visual novels, I don't usually see, like, stuff that you're not present there for. Unless it's, like, a flashback or something. Less and less articulate. I'm actually thinking it serves you right. But at the same time, I'm also frustrated. What are you trying to imply? About your medicine. It seems I forgot it in the cabin. I'm sorry, but could you get it by yourself? Master. I'm busy. You can surely manage to reach my cabin if you really want it. But you had time to come here. I just dropped by as I was on my way to the forest. The man-eating forest. This place is going to get color too. Probably not long from now. Good. Seriously. You're a nasty man, you know. What? Why does that make him a nasty man? I don't get it. Is he the murderer? I don't... I'm so confused. Hey, you. Hey, you. Getting some Colonel Alden vibes here. Let's go. Oh, wow. So my nickname with him is going to be just Pervert. Which one of those is going to be my nickname? Trying to act smart with me? I'm just being my usual self. You're mocking me. I'm not. Anyway, Laura. Don't act all familiar with me. Don't even want to hear my name from your stinking trap. I'm not going to answer regardless of how you call me. If you get it, then Scram. Laurie. Laurie? Ah. Oh, they're backwards islanders. You will find out in time. We found our hugger. Maybe, well, I mean, they were pretty friendly. Were you worried I'm not going to take your... Worried I'm going to take your sister away from you? Well, don't worry, it will never happen. You better not mean like you think she's ugly or something. I would never dare to imply anything of the sort. Got another lover somewhere? I had, but not anymore. Possible about it. Why don't you just trust my word? Not happening. Well, trusting me or not aside, I think I can at least see some of your worries. Huh? Side or something? Do you even know how? The sea's vast beyond the horizon. You must be out of your mind to go out there on your own. No, I'm not really planning on returning to the mainland either. What are you talking about? I don't have long in this world. My adventure ended the moment I reached Carlisle. There's no after for me, where I could spend some time on new loves. Very unique visual novel. Yeah, I can definitely say that. I don't get it. I try going all grandiose bard-like on you, but I guess that is my thing. Just tell me straight, what the hell are you talking about? I'm dying. So there's nothing for you to worry about. He's just suddenly realizing this guy is like dying. That's a dumb joke if I ever heard one. I wouldn't joke about things like this. I saved you, didn't I? Laura? I didn't mess up. I got you out of the sea just fine. Yeah, you did. And that's why I'm still alive. I'm sick, you see. I don't even have a month to live. Greta said so herself. I'm sorry for wasting your gift. Sick? You don't look very sick to me. Yeah. but you're gonna die. Yep. Ah. I shouldn't have said those things. You mean the part about perverts and whatnot? Yeah, that was pretty brutal. No. Right. I suppose you wouldn't be talking about that now. But in that case, I wonder what it is. Damn, I really brought down the mood here. I'm sorry. Don't even worry about it. I really don't know what you're even talking about. Everyone seems to be apologizing to me ever since I came to this island. With weird stories. Well, anyway, nothing can happen between me and your sister. You can quit worrying. He's still a kid. Guess I messed up going about things in the same fashion with Greta. Lauro is his father. Wait, what? Are you proposing time travel? I swear to God, if this is the second time travel visual novel I've read, I'm gonna have some words. Let's change the subject. He had Enigma. Anyway, I guess it's not easy not to not mind what I said. In that case, if you actually sympathize with me, how about you just come talk to me from time to time in exchange? Talk to you? Yeah, it's not easy to go all open like with girls. You're a boy. You know my situation. And there's no after for me. As long as you understand. You'd rather not? I could do that much. Yay! How old are you? We actually don't have many of our memories left, do we? We're not lucky like our dad, whose body wasted away before his mind. We're unlucky. Our mind is wasting away first. That's why our memories seem so distant. That's why we're being just as vague as the islanders in a lot of ways. You can cook? Enough to not starve. And I guess I can catch a fish or two with a trap, as long as I keep it simple. Laura? You've got anything you can't eat? Not really. I'm not a big fan of bitter stuff, but otherwise. Anyway, I think I'll be returning to my cabin. Got any more questions? No, not really. Not for now, at least. Roger, I can confirm there is no time travel dragon. Thank gods. Thank you so much. Roger, see you around then. And thank Colette for me. So silent here. An isolated island, huh? I wonder why I don't hear people trying to escape it. I guess everyone's satisfied with their lives here. Well, I mean, it has a magic barrier that only barely lets people occasionally accidentally wash its way in. It's pretty unlikely that it would let people wash their way out. What is it? Hey. Good evening, come on in. Thanks. Bringing this to you. That smells nice, but I already received a feast from her this morning. Sorry, I was out for a walk. Thank you, and I shall indulge myself. Know this place that well yet, do you? We can't let you wander in the forest at night. What? No, it's nothing. Does the forest actually eat people? That's what I would have asked the kid. Hey, the herbalist at the forest eats people? I just kind of wanted to know if that was true. Is she using anything special for this? Not that I know of. I think it's just the taste of salt and ingredients. Is that so? It's incredible she can cook this well. She must have suitors chasing her all over town. Guess so, but this is not interested. Really? There's this one guy who keeps following her around, but she really hates him for it. Well, I hate the prick too. He's so dumb I bet his brain is made of pork. And? No, it's nothing. Is there some, Pharaoh-ish relationship going on here? You know, keeping it in the family? This is anime. You can't rule anything out. Yeah, thank you for eating. So tasty. Tasty? It's nothing. Why does he look angry when he says it's nothing? Thank you for eating so tastily. Huh? Shut the hell up. No. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure we weren't going to stumble into some... I'm going home. Oh, wait, Laura. Doesn't seem like the lantern's shining any. I forgot to fill it up. What a way to describe it. I mean, yeah, have you... Okay, this is something you need to understand. Have you looked up the Ptolemy's family tree? Good gods, that thing has so many circles in it. How the hell we got Cleopatra? One of, like, you know, historically one of the most beautiful and intelligent women in the world at the time. Described by both Caesar and Mark Antony as, like, this beautiful, very intelligent conversationalist who studied philosophy and mathematics and literature. How we got her from that nonsense is... Gods, it's so terrifying. Ugh. It's really gross. Those clouds seem to have completely covered the moon. Imagine what you're used to, the road, but it isn't. It is still pretty dangerous to go without light. Yeah, so, like, you can get things out of... You can get genetic abnormalities, but god damn it, did the rest of the family line go crazy real quickly. Ugh. I don't need it. Few steps in the dark ain't nothing. Okay, we're having Laura spend the night. We've already got a bunk bed here. You can pick top of bunk. Both are pretty good to sleep on. As soon as I remove my stuff from the top of them, that is. Spend the night? Yeah, but if you got some other business to take care of after you get back, I'll let you... I'll think of something else. I don't have any business. And I suppose we got no problem either. It's been a while since I had a friend stay over. Mostly from hearing though. Don't get me wrong, I'm no stranger to a trope. Mostly from hearing though. A friend. Oh. Are your family and friends okay with disappearing and all? Weren't they trying to stop you from going or something? I didn't tell anyone I was leaving. Well, I left a letter. And I and whoever still cares for me are not children anymore. I don't think we still have the spirit to get hot and passionate over these things. Do you regret leaving? Nope. Why are you asking me that? No reason. I see. You don't regret because you're an adult? I honestly can't say that. Let's go to sleep, alright. He doesn't regret because he's going to die regardless and his family are already dead. And the friends kind of seem to have ridden him off already. Judging from that conversation at the very beginning. Wanting to go off on, like, one last journey on his own terms is, like, understandable, I think. I feel like that's an understandable reaction to death. To see as much as you can in your limited time. Need to go home for a bit, but I'll be back soon. Sure. The hell kind of answer was that? Anyway, see you later. Wash your face at least. Jeez. Islanders sure can rise early. What are you doing here, Lauro? Perfect timing anyway. Look, help a guy out a little. Can you explain to Colette that I'm the toughest guy around? Young and vigorous, as they say. Okay. Oh, yeah, that'd make you my little bro too, I guess. Not such a bad deal to have someone like me to rely on. Lauro looks like... Oh, lay off. He took a deep breath and decided that you were not worth his time. Fuck off. I am not going to let a muscle-brained idiot like you anywhere near sis. And I sure don't want to be your little bro or some shit. What? If you're that hungry for a woman, go to the sea and try catching one. I bet your perfect match is waiting for you there. You little shit. Don't run away from me. Huh. Lauro. Best of rabbit, that one. I see Sonic in the background hanging on a ring around its neck. Oh, come on. Creepypastas, really? I told him off. I told him off. Serves you right, sucker. That look on his face. What are you laughing at? Whoa. Jeez, what are you doing yesterday? I was really worried. Sorry. You didn't tell me to stay up late waiting for me. I didn't sleep. My lamp ran out of oil, and I kind of ended up staying over at his place. You mean Chester's? Yeah. I'm sorry for worrying you. I see. Chester's place, huh? Sis? I see, I see. So you two have bonded or something like that. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, don't need to try and hide it. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Not hiding anything. Even domesticate you? That's the case, I'll forgive you for yesterday. But don't ever do anything like that again without telling me, okay? You're my precious family. Don't do things that would leave me feeling all alone. Alright. Well, playing to breed Chester is breakfast. I seen that rabbit you caught yesterday. You said you wanted to make a stew, remember? Yeah. I wish it was the other way around. You're good at cooking, but you can't skin animals. And I'm just the opposite. How did that happen, huh? His father when he was around. Yeah. My mother was not that good with blood. I guess you took after her in that respect. Yep. Can't help it, right? I get eerie vibes out of this game. I still remember the jump scare. I mean, to be fair, this game definitely has horror elements in it. There's definitely some supernatural thing going on with the Enigma disease that's slaughtering the entire world. Anyway, good night. Good night. I guess I can toast some bread. Weather's great today. Wish it would take my ache away, too. Where Laura's at? It's been quite a while since he left. Maybe I should go check. Little Laura. Oh, Joe. Taj. Oh, there's Ty. Oh, god damn it. You're gonna break my gentle heart acting like this. Well, he's being an asshole. Let me go, idiot. Never mess with me. You gotta respect me, okay? Otherwise, it's frustrating, isn't it? But there ain't nothing you could do about being built like a girl. Ooh, interesting. You remember Zay? The guy who lives by the river and talks to his mirrors? Seems to have the hots for you. Can you believe it? He doesn't even care you're a guy. Okay. Then I'm going to give you to him. I think something interesting might come out of it. Don't you agree? Fuck off. Okay. Wow. Don't be shy. You're barely a man anyway. Taking on the woman's role would suit you bet. What the fuck is this shit? I believe that basket over there is in severe danger. Could you please let the young man go, dear sir? Only me again, or the tall one? Is this like General or whatever in Attack on Titans? Is this General or whatever in Attack on Titan? Goes pretty fine with Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D opening song. Who the fuck are you? Laura, you alright? Well, it's dangerous here. You better... Guy I heard came from outside. I thought Greta picked you up or something. Let in Laura who picked me up, actually. Right. Keep your mouth shut. Colette. Shit, just run away. You don't want to discuss it with this guy. What? Run? That sounds like a pain in the neck. Pain in the... Do you want to die, idiot? You're such a joker, Lauro. I still got some time left. He was part of the hero's party or an army or something. Come on, he's gonna be fine. He's about to whip up some badass moves. Let's see. Speaking of my friends. Were you just joking around? I suppose a shorty like you wouldn't go around seriously calling others shrimps. Ooh. Ah, when you're the tallest person in the room and you can call everyone else short. It's a good feeling. I would know it well. You want me to do the same thing you did to the kid? You've got a big mouth on you, pal. Well, maybe not me alone, but those guys behind you would certainly lend a hand. You brought someone with you? I secured the basket. Now's our chance. Laura, run! Huh? Oh, never mind. This is the ancient JoJo family art. Retreat! Run the hell away! That piece of shit bastard. It's the old Joestar family technique. Never fails. Chester Jojo. Chester Joestar, of course. Phew, I haven't run like that in a while. That friend of yours seems very dangerous. Are you? Are you fucking... He could have killed us. It's alright. I die before getting killed. That's not funny. Nintendo. Wish DJ was around for that JoJo reference. Too bad. He hasn't shown up today. What a way to start the morning. Sorry about that. It's alright, you kind of saved me anyway. Does it hurt where he punched you? I'm fine. I'm used to it. That's something I'd like you to be used to. He's in love with Sis, and I'm in his way, so he always messes with me. Indeed. It only makes Sis hate him more. He's too dumb to realize that. Doesn't sound like the description of an intelligent man. I mean, to be fair, this guy fell for the oldest trick in the book. I swear, look behind you, there are more people. That is like the oldest trick in the book. Look behind you, so I can run away. No big deal. Listen. Yeah? Thanks. You're welcome. No problem. A good view, isn't it? Under the bright sun, caressed by the gentle wind, surrounded by the smell of sea, flowers, breakfast with the sea on the horizon. This is not the manifestation of pure bliss. Once per blue moon, I doing rewatch of JoJo, and DJ is not to be found to talk of some shit about JoJo. This is your bliss? You're a weird one. You never noticed when bliss is a part of your usual life. Are you saying it wasn't in yours? Oh ho. No, I just thought you were a pretty attentive listener. Well, yeah, I suppose so. But you see, you're completely right. That's supposed to be sarcasm or something? Nope, but it's not like I'm praising you either. Huh? How you be angry? I'm not. Why? I don't have a reason to be. You just told me what you thought. Didn't feel like you were making fun of me. You were fuming for the entire day yesterday. Shut up. Okay, interesting. Oh shit, the wind swept it away. Look at it fly. Just weave that sheet. I've got to try and get it back. Ah, to the forest we go, it seems. Swept quite far. Want me to tag along? Nah, it's alright. Just look after our stuff while I'm gone. Don't you dare go back home on your own and leave me stranded, you hear? I won't, but why do you emphasize it so much? Well, time might be waiting for us on our way back. Ah, I see. I'll be back in a minute. The sky's so vast, and the wind's touch is so pleasant. The peaceful sound of the waves in the distance. Who is it? Were you sleeping? Who are you? Your color is magnificent, just as I thought. Color? A color I've never seen before, or maybe I have. But if he did, I might... No. Could you give me a second? Could you, like, introduce yourself? Are you asking for my name? Fine, you shall have it. Although I am not sure whether it even qualifies as such, but it is the only one I have. Indivirio, number 29. What is this? What is this, Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal? Number 29, Indivirio. What does the number mean? It means I'm 29th. Of what? Of Indivirio. Well, okay, I guess. Is it? Yeah, I've learned what to call you, at least. Oh, by the way, my name's Chester. Anyway, Indivirio, is there something you need of me? Well, I like how the last time Dragon was holding basketball. Now he seems the same fashion title board. Yeah. I thought about doing like the head, but I didn't realize know exactly if this is gonna be like a full-on horror show. So my Dragon should be holding a bloody head or something. Invirio needs from you. I'm all ears. I want your color. That's not creepy at all. That doesn't sound creepy at all, at all. And what's that exactly? Color is color, and Invirio wants it. It needs it, and so it seeks it. Just like humans live through consuming lives, so I connect with colors into one long, long life. Connect to lives? Yes, yours is at its end. As such, your color belongs to Invirio. So, it's time for you to... well, such a missed opportunity. If you had missed the mark, it would be even funnier. Uh-oh. Let's go. Whoa, what's wrong, Lauro? Just come with me. But our basket, it doesn't matter. See you again, Chester. Oh, well, he's freaked out. Like, really freaked out. Lauro? Do you know that girl? No. I don't know the details. But all islanders know something you don't want to get involved with. Is there a reason? That one ain't human. She isn't human, that girl. I guess she came off a bit particular, but... it's a doll. A doll that Ignis made. A doll? And who's this Ignis? Ignis is a weirdo that lives by the White Forest. He's a tall, white-haired dude with a brown skin, kind of Greta's apprentice, but... white hair, brown skin. I don't remember seeing anyone like that. Apprentice? Of herbalism? Anyway, don't even try coming close to that thing. It's a bad idea to get involved with it. So it's the 29th iteration of the doll, I guess. Telling what it might do to you. Lauro. I'll be careful, I guess. I'll be sure to be careful. Thank you. You were worried for me, weren't you? What? No, it's nothing like that. Oh god, he's the tsundere. You keep saying this isn't a romance thing, but it like... I get it, it's just setting up characters, but we've already got a tsundere, come on. What's the problem with me getting... Oh. Didn't expect that. I kind of even got flushed myself for a second here. Said we were friends. Yeah, I sure did. Perfectly normal for me to worry, no? Anyway, I should head home before long. I don't think Toyotsu will be waiting for us at this point. I see. Thank you for everything. See you again. See you. Tsundere alert. Tsundere alert. Tsundere alert. We have a tsundere in the area. If only I left for the outside sooner. Maybe there would have been another path for me. But can't cry over spilled milk forever. Oh, Chester, so we meet again. Hot tsundere is in your area. Oh, Nerd Dragon, you think he's hot then? Oh my. Didn't realize you were into that. Genius, what are you doing here at the park? Is that your way of asking whether I'm a lonely old man hanging around playgrounds all by myself? I mean, yeah, kinda. You're still in your 20s, aren't you? Sure I am. I'm still in my prime, but what are you doing here, Chester? On your way back from a date, perhaps? Well, I was with a friend. A guy friend. A man. Were you on a date, genius? Well, you see, there are no women on this island to match my manly charms. You'd think there'd be at least one. So, in short, there's no single woman your age here. I've got no interest in kids, and, well, I'd be stirring the hornet's nest if I went after a married girl. Oh, I didn't take you for a moral type. There's no telling what they'd do to me if I screwed around on a small island like this. My junior might very well get on a sent on a trip of its own. No, I'm just making very stupid references. What the hell are you assuming, TDL? I mean, again, you called him hot, so, you know, I'm just assuming what you've written. Your grasp of the English language leaves much to be desired, Nerd Dragon. Also, I love how his reasoning is that he would probably get his dick chalked off. On a lonely trip where it couldn't even stand. Please stop. I don't want to have nightmares about this later. Been a while since I could mess around with this too. It's really good to finally see someone from the outside. Interesting people on the island too if you just talk to them. Oh, that's because you're special, Chester. In my case, everyone just ignores me no matter what kind of smile I wear. Did I get a cold shoulder from a few people at first too, I suppose? Even you? Yeah, someone told me to get out of the island or something along those lines. If we could, we surely already would have. Being followed and ignored is the worst, though. There must be something wrong with them. Not giving a handsome lad myself his due. And speak of the devil. Good weather today. Hello. Well, yeah, they really do just ignore everyone. Chester. Did you just see that? Did you see her eyes? She looked at us like trash. Or rather, something inanimate, I suppose. I'm used to it. They all lack something here. I said that before. You'd better be careful too, Chester. You might become like one of them after being on this island for too long. Basically dragging hot singles in your area references to blatant scam pop-up ads you can see on pirate anime sites. I didn't mean this, GTDL. Oh. It would be very boring if you did. What do you think they lack exactly? Something necessary to survive, and the other way around. Something that's not exactly necessary to survive. Kinda? I'm not sure if I can explain this myself. But you don't seem to be lacking yourself. Well, I was brought up in a different place. It's what I like to say, but when I look at their kids, I can't help but wonder how they grow up into that. Maybe this place got accustomed to lobotomize people as it goes. Well, I guess you had enough for me today. You're a really fun person to talk to, Chester. We also got a crazy old guy who apparently talks to mirrors. And maybe into kids, so yikes. I'm having fun too. You got a knack for dispelling tension. Maybe we got good chemistry. Let's have a drink together next time. There's alcohol on this island? I love how he's just immediately excited by that. Oh. Uh-oh. You may be experiencing buffering at the moment. Something is happening with YouTube. You do make pretty good wine. I'll let you taste some next time. Let me see something real quick. Oh, man. Turn that off for streaming. That's probably what was causing the disconnection issues. Might get a little bumpy. Don't worry. It should be fine. Everything will be fine. It'll all be good. I'm going to go to quick save. I'll look forward to that. Alrighty. Till Destiny brings us together again, then. Excellent connection. Connection's back. Okay, cool. Connection's still good. Connection's still good. See you around. I hope I actually get to see, like, one of the main parts of the story before we, before the end of the stream tonight. I've only got, like, 30, 45 minutes. Game doesn't actually have sound or... It has background music. Can you guys not hear it? Is it just, like, really low? Let me see something quick. Because I'm hearing it. It's just, like, really, really low. Not at all. Here, let me turn up the volume on here, and there we go. Can you hear it now? Alright, turn up some of the volume settings. It's, like, really quiet. Yes, okay, cool, cool. I think it was just, like, too low for it to get really picked up by the stream, or by Streamlabs. Because I usually have it below 0, like negative few. It was preferably... I was preferring early. I don't know what you're saying there, sorry. Were you preferring it earlier? I guess I could explore some more. Alright, finally, some choices to make. It seems like this is where most people's houses are located. Judging from what I've seen, side of this island from the cliffs, there might be a few more places like this, but there might not be that many people on this side of the island. I can't seem to find anyone, even here. Oh, that's Galette's guy. Nope. Hello. Hey, mister. You gonna marry Colette? You're not? Why would you think that were the case? Well, I tried to get some bread from her earlier, and she started shouting at me like this bread is for Chester and the like. You're that Chester of hers, aren't you? Indeed I am, but that's not enough to marry someone. Really, it's so complicated. Where'd you come, Bo? Bo, come back right this instant. Oh, Mom. Hello. What do you want from our child? I was just saying hi. Don't come any closer. Okay, let's go. But, Mom... I'm so sorry, mister. Wait. You hear lots of stories about rural communities shunning outsiders, but this didn't feel like that. It was more... This she's looking at trash. I guess Genius had a point. I wonder if Colette's mother also received this treatment. Or perhaps men and women have it different here? I guess I wouldn't get any answers even if I tried to strike a conversation. Better go somewhere else. Without music, it felt eerie. Oh, it felt more eerie without the music. Okay. Eerie has eyes in it, not Y's. Laro saved me. There must have been someone who saved him, too. Hmm? Exclamation point. There was something odd about that statement. I can't put my finger on it. Those two saved me, and then I met Greta. Then Genius. Chester. Ah. Someone asked me to deliver something. Eerie, but no. Eerie is spelled E-E-R. What was it? R-R? Is it R? Is it R-R or double? No, it's single R. I-E. E-E-R-I-E. I work as a weaver in the village. I also make clothes, dolls, and all sorts. Eerie. Yeah, we spell it with an I-E. Oh, right. I'll whistling for you next time. Exactly, Dawnseeker's got it. Gods, I love the soundtrack. It's alright, it's pretty good. It's good orchestral soundtrack, I'll give it credit. But I'll have to hear the whole thing, because I bet it gets really good during some of the more intense scenes. I did like the opening little sequence. That was just strong all the way around. Laura was really grumpy over that. The clothes are too big for him. He'll grow up, but he's still in his growing stage. Yeah, I think so too. He was a huge crybaby back when he was a child. But before I knew it, he was suddenly one predicting me. And this is how we live now. Wish I had a little brother like that. Right, I'm very proud of him. Do you have any siblings, Chester? No, I'm a single child. I think my parents pampered me quite a bit. Really? You don't feel like it at all. I'm a pampered fool, that's the truth. I could pamper you a little myself, eh? Something. Wow, Colette has it bad for us, doesn't she? It's like, oh my god, a guy washed up on the shore and he's sort of-ish my age. Oh my god, what do I do? What do I do? I have options aside from that one dumbass. Knew your way to become Laura's friend, didn't you? Please take good care to look after him if you can. He's a pretty dirty mouth, right? And he upset you countless times just the other day. That's not true. It's like a shield for him. He has a vivid imagination. Tends to believe the words of other people too easily. That's led to many tears in the past. Yeah. I can understand. Please make him lose that shield. I think you're the only one who can. Speaking of JoJo, main trilogy is the best. You can't convince me other ways. Until Steel Ball Run gets adapted. Not sure I can do anything special, but I'm planning on being his friend till the end. Thank you very much. Still waiting on that, Netflix. God, the backgrounds are really pretty. Like, look at the water shimmering in the evening light. I love the way they did that. Looks so pretty. Laro. Zay. Have you come here to fish? Yeah, I'm only catching small fry, though. Oh, I might have set a trap here. And? Oh, I'll give it to you. Why the hell would you do that? Well, you always share your firewood with me, and there is someone from the outside on the island with you, right? I thought you'd need as much food as you can get. Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. Didn't mean anything. I'll take it. Eh? I'll come check on it in the morning, alright? Yeah, as early as you can. Okay. Ah, he has a crusher. He has somebody crushing on him. There are noises about it being at work. Yeah, I know Netflix has been talking about Steel Ball Run for a while now. I think like as long as I've been streaming, DJ's been like waiting for that adaptation to get really into high gear. But no, it's an interesting game. I really want the horror element. I get that they're setting mood right now, and like that's the problem I feel streaming this game like this is the 2 hours that you're setting the mood and setting up the location, setting all the subtle foreshadowing. This is necessary to give yourself the full experience of the horror elements to make them really shine. Zay has it for me. Yeah, right. He's neither into me nor respects me in any special way. He just wants someone legally himself to confide in. No, I think he actually is into you, dude. You got the birds chirping. Colette told me you were a crybaby in the past. Huh? She said you were a crybaby. Shut up. Kids cry, don't they? Speaking of the pot cuddling the head of black, she's the one who would weep whenever she got the chance. How's for you, TDL? What's your favorite JoJo part? Honestly, the fight between Jonathan and Dio with like the world was so cool. Can't forget the steamroller. You know, that whole segment was just awesome. Honestly, the Pillar Man were kind of whatever for me, but the stand fight where they were hunting down the lieutenants for Dio really was, and like Dio himself, that really was my favorite part of JoJo, just hands down. I thought the earlier bits were good, but Dio was just such a hateable villain in the early parts, and then when he finally went all out and got his stand to like stop time, became like a, you know, went full god complex, really felt good to watch Jonathan punch him, and then, you know, then Dio tried to steamroller him, and it was just awesome. That whole segment, part 3 lover. Well, shake my hand. Well, good to see you, fellow part 3 lover. L. A friend. Anyway, where are you taking me today? Also, this one was Jotaro. Sorry, Jotaro, not Jonathan. Jonathan was already... Yeah, obviously, yeah. Jotaro, sorry, my bad. Alright, we're going to the river. Zeze said there might be a big fish caught in one of his traps this time. Zeze, I think I've heard that name before. That idiot Ty was shouting it yesterday, right? Zeze, who lives by the river. Ah. Okay, so that was the old... Oh, so it was not an old guy. I guess I just misread that or something? He said it's fine, so why shouldn't it be? Anyway, I always share my file with him anyway. Alright, let's go. It's like if someone stole it from under our nose. Should I say shake my paw? Dragons have paws. No, we have claws. I have full ambidextrous fingers with all 5 fingers. So, like, do you have... Are you a 3-finger dragon? Because, you know, it's hard to grip books with only 3 fingers. And a thumb. You gotta have that thumb up, otherwise it's just pointless. Somewhere by that rock. Wait a second, I'll check on it now. Well, oh, it worked. Doesn't look too bad. That's not the biggest fish I ever saw, but whoa. What happened? Huge fish just swam between my legs. You let it get away? Get away? I barely had time to understand what had happened. Try catching it next time. Let's look. Maybe it's still around. You sure got energetic quickly, didn't you? Here it is. Whoa. Found it. Go at it from this side. Wait a second. My mistake. They had claws. Borrow, it's going there. We're not blind. You're leaving your right side open. It's here. Now's our chance. They got it. You can rarely get them big like this in a river. Why are you lying? What are you lying over there for? So lame. You just jumped me with such vigor I lost my balance. Don't make it my fault. You just slipped, didn't you? Maybe. I'm a full claw dragon. Good. Then you can hold some books and read. Here's an interesting thing. If you want a really cool series to read, I highly recommend Six of Crows by Leda Ardugo. It's part of her Shadow and Bone universe, the Grishaverse thing, where she has a bunch of books. The first series was Shadow and Bone, and it was like a trilogy of books, with the first one being Shadow and Bone, which was kind of whatever. It had some interesting things where it took some like Slavic inspiration for the folk tales and setting. The way they did the whole martyred saints thing definitely took inspiration from early Christianity, but it had a very interesting setting where guns were being developed, but magic users still existed, so there's this tension between the growth of technology versus the old ways of magic still being powerful enough, you know? Because you still had people who could, like, conjure wind and stop somebody's heart. I would love to, but I'm still waiting for the other 4 Temeraires. Oh yeah, how you been doing with that? How's Temeraire been? I mean, it's a great book, right? It is always one of my favorites, and I have reread the original, the first one, so many times over the years. The first one in particular hits me really hard, because it just has so many moments of Lawrence and Temeraire just kind of chilling together, learning, being together. It doesn't have to go plot, plot, plot. And usually it's the kind of thing that pisses me off, because I'm like, get back to the plot. But I'm like, no, it's about their relationship. It's about them growing closer together, and Lawrence finding his place in this new world after his entire life gets unmoored for the 15th time. It's great. I can't thank you enough for recommending. Yeah, I like to shout Naomi Novik's name from the rooftops. Alongside Rachel Aaron, they're both of them are 2 of my favorite authors, just hands down. What are you talking about? The sword game? As if your eyes had special powers. Stare. What? Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. Huh? Laro? Yes. Who's the one always preparing breakfast for me? Me. And why is that? Sis can't cook, but I can't let Chester find out or something. Do we just hypnotize him? Did we just hypnotize the fuck? Colette mentioned he had a tendency to believe things too easily. He becomes scammer fodder the moment he set foot on the mainland. I wonder if he too will change once he grows up. Even someone as pure as him. Can I ask something of you? Yes. If... Oh, great, we don't get to hear his request. It's great, though. Oh, man, the Temeraire series is just so good. What's wrong? I don't think I can remember anything after we caught the fish, huh? That aside, we're gonna cook it, right? Away. First you get to prepare it, eliminate the stench and all that. Sis will do it, and then we can eat for dinner. Fortunately, I'm a slow reader. Reading goes best for me doing something else. One eye on the road, another on the book. Just as a public safety message, kids, do not read and drive. You have an audiobook. It's fine to listen while driving, but do not read while driving. I was actually feeling kind of tired after exerting myself for early morning. So do we actually have hypnotic powers, or is Laro just, like, really gullible? I'm actually confused by that. Anyway, I think I'll go back and get some sleep. Water can suck a man's energy away. Did you laugh at me? Didn't you laugh at me enough already? Nah, I'm going on foot, so it's fine. Oh, as long as you're walking, that's fine, yeah. No, I walk and read all the time. Actually, back before I had a smartphone, when I was growing up, because I did not get a smartphone until I was like, I think, about to go to college. Yeah, so it was like, when I was in like my last few years of high school, when I finally got a smartphone. For the first few years of it, I didn't even have a smartphone. I had like a normal phone. And so I was, like, you could not go any amount of time without seeing me with my face stuck in a book. Anytime I was able to, I would immediately just be like, book. I'd walk everywhere with them, and you learn, right? You get a form of situational awareness when you're walking. You kind of know where stuff is, and you're keeping an eye out. It becomes second nature, you know? I think it's going really well. We're friends already. Seems like he's finally being himself. Though I still get the feeling he treats me like a child sometimes. A few years, he'll have no choice but to treat me as an equal. When I, too, am an adult. But by that time, he's gonna be... He seemed fine. He spent the entire day laughing, as if having time of his life. Can someone terminally ill really act like that? I don't think he was lying. There's no reason to, in which case, maybe he's getting better? And my gramp says it's ridiculous favor. Joke's on them, I guess. Okay, well, so here's the thing. You can ask Assembly. Assembly can verify this. Back me up here, Assembly. I am not what you would call a blueprint for normal human behavior. In fact, I am quite the opposite. I assure you. Just because I do something does not mean it's normal. Unfortunately. It does mean there are other people who do it, but I am very much a weird person. And he's eating fresh and tasty food. Of course he's getting better. That must be it. What do people call this? I can't remember. Tip of my tongue, right? A miracle. Yes, a miracle. How could I forget a word like that? Miracles exist. As long as you believe, the light of hope will certainly grace you. That's the only thing that kept me going. Despair exists not in this world. There is a place only for hope. Pray and the light shall descend upon you. Must have been a miracle. Island filled him with hope. About this disease himself. How could he laugh like that otherwise? Laugh. Laura. Done with preparations. What's wrong? What is it? About Chester. Chester? Oh, Joy. We're talking about... So they're talking about me behind my back. Fun. You're not weird from my perspective. Really not. Really no. We'll be late. Yep. I'll leave the cooking to you. His smile is always the same. Yep. Cold. It was as though I was stuck under ice, drowning in dark waters. Yet I felt nothing, neither pain nor difficulty breathing. Only the concept of cold remained in the cavity of this wilted tree. I felt myself sinking deeper and deeper, but I did not try to resist the water's deadly embrace. For the darkness that surrounds me filled my heart with relief, while the single ray of light squeezing through the crack felt utterly hollow. There was nothing else. As such, it was okay. I could laugh for as long as I wanted. No one desired this. That's a really weird dream, I guess? Was that a dream? Chester. Seems I fell asleep without noticing. Hey, good evening. You just came right now. Come in. How'd you know? Because it was cold. It's nothing. Close the door if you don't mind. You know what? World needs such beings. They are true ones who bring color to the world. We don't... Remember that word. We don't want the puppet to steal our color. Thank you for the dinner. A fish you caught by yourself tastes like no other. It was positively delicious. This is how you're trying to get my heart? It's not me. Alright, Colette. I guess you're working on this plan as a team. This tea was good. I don't think I've drank anything like it before. I prepared it with some of Greta's leaves. Smells good, doesn't it? You're good with your hands. Yep, and I'm proud of it. Well, I'm not really an expert on anything. I just can do most things at a satisfying level. The jack of all trades. Chester the Jester, the jack of all trades. And I thought that was more than enough back when. Can you tell me about the outside world? Outside world, you mean the mainland? We've got a map at home, a world map. I inherited it from my mother. This island's not on it. I wonder how big it would be. I'm not sure how big your island is exactly, but I don't think it's bigger than the town I lived in. I've read about those in books. I see, so this island is small. Compared to my town, at least. The one I lived in was huge in particular. There were so many people, we'd have lights outside on through the entire night. And what kind of book did you read about that anyway? Was it written on this island? Those that come from the outside sometimes bring books. Some survive, and I got a few like that. Mother taught me how to read. But most people on the island can't. I guess they're not interested. Apparently there are letters that exist only on this island too. I don't know much about them myself, but Greta and Ignis might. I loved books about adventures and traveling all throughout the world. Oh, I loved those too. Really? The one I was talking about is this guy, Truman. He sets out on a journey to retrieve the lost grimoire. He doesn't find it in the end, but he never gives up. Sorry, my ears are kind of hurting. Sorry, I'm perfectly fine. What are you even doing back outside? You had a job, right? Yes, I did. Was it hard? Was it something I could do? I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure there are other jobs that would suit you better. How about a florist? It's peaceful, most of the customers are nice people. Is that something that men do outside? Well, maybe not in the past, but it's all equal opportunity these days. You're the type that would get pretty popular among the older ladies. What good is that? It's good for the job. Really? Could it be that he's... Do you want to see the outside world? You seem very conscious about it. Of course. Time ahead of you. Enough for a whole lot of adventures. How about heading on one? I'm not going to cheer you on all along the way, but I don't think it's a bad idea. Dude, how's he going to get off the island? Like, your boat frickin' destroyed in a mysterious storm that seems to be a regular occurrence around here, and then got sucked back in. Plus, he'd have to, like, navigate past the barrier. I mean, it'd be a miracle to get away from this place. You have more regrets if you don't try in the first place. Or so I think. You think? Well, there are one or two kinds of regrets that could be worse, but that's why you're not going to cheer me on. You've got to decide your life for yourself. Besides, the world's currently ravaged by the same disease I've got. No one seems to be sick on this island, so if you want safety, this might be the best place to be. Is that so? There are more people like Chester outside. But if they all came to the island, they might get better, just like him. I wonder if I could ask if his disease got better. Morrow? It's nothing. I'm just talking about possibilities. Sometimes you can go wherever you want, yet the final destination always remains the same. That's why adults tell their kids to be careful with their choices. I think I've ever been told that. Oh. That's something everyone says outside? Making choices is difficult, especially when you're on a new path where you can't predict anything. I want to go to the outside world. I was hoping for a chance since a long time ago. But I was also scared. I couldn't even put the wish into words. I haven't met anyone else that had the same idea. No one talks about the outside here. I know that if I open my mouth, everyone would treat me like a madman. Yeah. I mean, do they really want to spend their whole lives on the tiny island? It's not like I hate it here. I just can't understand. You can always choose a place for yourself after seeing the world, don't you think? Yet no one even considers that here. It's as if it was part of a natural order of things. To be born and die here, not setting foot outside for a moment. I always thought it was weird. I mean, it's not really that weird. A lot of people live in very small areas and never leave. It's only in recent years that international travel has become something the average person even does. I could muster the courage. I could go outside anytime. Yet I can't. Can't bring myself to move from this place. Laura, listen. I'm just the same. I revered adventures. The ones that you read about in fairy tales. But I could never set out on one. I never even tried. In that sense, I'm no different from the islanders here. Were you afraid? I wonder. I was thinking it would prove to be the last choice I ever made. After all, that reverence was part of running away. Running away. I wanted to look for a hero. Or a hero from fairy tales. People could be his comrades. I couldn't become one, so I analyzed the concept. There was something I wanted to ask one when I met them. Ask what? I don't know. I forgot. I have a suggestion for you. A suggestion. If you're afraid to go alone, how about we go together? My life is limited. I can't hold responsibility for after I pass away. Pass away. But you're worried about Colette. I guess there's gonna be that guy Ty lurking around. I can see why you would. I'm not lying. But before that, I want to become properly independent. How about you try moving out of her house? No point, she'd get worried and come over all the time. Depending on you, though, who can blame her? Both mom and dad are long gone, so she can't bear it alone. But if I continue like this, if I moved away, would you come with me? I don't mind. I'm not sure that would go hand in hand with your independence plan, though. Well, I guess everyone needs help at first. Jester? I saw a lot of small islands next to this one up on the hill earlier. There are lots around. Some fishermen even have cabins built on some of them for convenience. Wouldn't one of those be a good place to move to? Huh? How about we go looking at them tomorrow? Do you know if any of those cabins mentioned are no longer in use? I can think of a few. Alright. So we got mysterious islands, a forest that is slowly being turned green, even though it's bleached white in the center. Jeez, it's so weird. The whole thing is just bizarre. Like, there's something to do with memories and forgetting, draining of color, which may have something to do with his purple eyes that are very vibrant. Ugh, the whole thing is kind of a bit of a mess, not gonna lie. Huh. Oh. Uh-oh. Holy shit. Man is not well. Shit, my vision is fading. I wonder if he noticed. It's a miracle I held up for this long. Are we dying? I hate the taste of blood. Am I gonna get used even to that? Or will I die before I get the chance? Damn, hope horror strikes at you without introductions and shifts into higher gear. I mean, this is like sad more than horror. Not afraid of death. There's nothing in this world for me to keep clinging to anyway. But I made that promise. Just for a while longer. Just give me a few more days. Damn. Talk about looking like a wraith. You eating okay? They didn't do another model to make him look more sunken and tired. I'm a little disappointed in that. Really? Did you throw up blood? Come on, you could have, like, stained a bit of red around his lips. Exactly, descending from the shadows already, mother huggers. Seems like I got it right. There are traces of blood on your collar. You look like a kid who's been found out. Were you trying to hide that? There's no telling what the Islanders would do if they learned I brought an inexplicable disease. Don't worry, it's not contagious. Nah, I'm not worried. Anyway, is that, you know, Enigma? You know about it. Of course I do. I was a merchant, remember? Being up to date with rumors was part of the job. Rumors. But it's the first time I'm seeing someone actually afflicted. It's not so rare nowadays. Eh? Really? That sounds like bad news. Huh? Wait, does that mean you're dying? I heard it was incurable. Unfortunately. What? Seriously? No way, man. I thought I was finally gonna be made a normal friend here. That's an oddly laid-back reaction. Do you mean it? I do. My tears could cure you like crying in the river, but damn. Many years since I was this shaken. You're gonna die, maybe I should follow. I wouldn't recommend it. I want to go to heaven together with you. Oh, wow. You're going to heaven. Oh, I can go get around. If you're worried, I'll make sure you find a way for you, too. Aren't you a little rusty after all the years on the island? Your words hurt, Chester. Hello there. I mean, like, you could add, like, a little splash of red to the collar if it actually, you know... like yourself any day. You better stop. What a dreadful man. Oh, let the hugging begin. Chester. Chester. Eh? Huh? What? I was kidding back then. I prefer you over an old hag any day. Aw, okay, sure. I think I'll be heading back about now. You're gonna leave me alone with a broken heart? I need to get back, seriously. See you around. Chester. Ew. Woman. Dreadful, huh? She was looking at me. I'm sure of that. Did I look that bad? I better head to Laura's place. Yes? Knocking. Ignis. You're... all silver hair, male, brown skin. Doesn't really have brown skin. Like, their skin tone looks nearly the same. But okay. I mean, maybe he's a little paler, but, like, not noticeably so. Like, that cheek color looks about like this color. Looks brown to me. Are you by chance Mr. Ignis? I mean, maybe it's like just not pure pale, but like, I don't know. Roro told me a thing or two about you. He's not very talkative, is he? So what brings you here, Mr. Ignis? Just call me Ignis. There's something I needed from this cabin. Oh, the herbs? I don't really have any personal articles, so you can run to the place to your heart's content. Are you working as an herbalist too? I hear they don't have a doctor, so I bet you're all the islanders can rely on. Must be a pretty stressful job. Maybe we were just expecting a deeper round. I was expecting something more obvious, I guess, because they made like a distinguishing feature. I think was what I was thinking of. Like, it would be a very obvious thing, not like, oh, he's like, you know, slightly tan, I guess. I guess like, if I was going for like a pale versus like someone who's just like not pale, I'd probably be like, oh, his skin was like very tan. You know, it looks like he's out in the sun a lot or something like that. How? Well, I can tell from the color of your hair and skin. And most of all, your calculating eyes. That last part was a joke. One of my colleagues in the army looked just like you, that's all. You're a soldier. A former soldier. Impressive. You must have been a very capable one. Do I really look it? You've got the smell of blood about you. I was hoping the sea would have washed it away by now. That's not only from the past, you're still... I hear you don't have long. Oh, did Greta tell you? She says you think you're sick. Are you implying I'm not? An incurable disease that goes by the name of Enigma. You know about it. I came here to get medicine, that's all. I didn't come here to talk with you. Oh, you're going already? After it all, it appears I'm torturing you. Although, it seems you're used to the pain. Then this time, you owe me one. Then I shall excuse myself. Okay. Was he being sarcastic with me? He knows something, that's for sure. You don't need to tell me. We're not gonna last much longer, are we? I know full well that this cinch will never leave me. Good morning, Laura. Morning. Could I go along too? Eh? What was that? Are you implying we were not welcome or something? No, that was just, it's just that today... Oh, you two are going on a trip again? It's okay, I want to eat breakfast with the two of you. I see, in that case. Wash. I have to check what you've got in that delicious bag. Oh, you have no idea. How do I look today? How? Don't look weird, right? My face and dress are both clean, right? You look like you always do. I see. Good. Okay. Can you remember what Chester likes? I think I already do. Really? What is it? He said he doesn't like anything bitter. Bitter? I'm not talking about that. What's gotten into you? I'm asking what kind of girls Chester likes, not food. And what you gotta do once you know that? Yo, Colette. And you too, Laura. Yo. Is the stick further fucker from yesterday not with you today? Stick? Damn loser from outside. The one that looks like a wrench. A wench. Ty, did you do something to Chester? Haven't yet. If you're gonna do anything to him. Oh, what you gonna do? I'm not gonna forgive you. Sis. If you put so much as a single finger on him, I'm not gonna forgive you for an eternity. Colette, you're a precious gal. I'm not gonna do anything to upset you. You know that, don't you? That fucker insulted me. But you know what that means, right? I don't, you a big bully. I don't dislike it when you act like this. It's time you start listening to what I've got to say. How about no, Ty? You're kind of an asshole. Piss off already. Talking to me, Lauro? You're not a child anymore. Can you understand no means no already? Lauro? Oh boy, you've never lost a fight before, have you? Being hit, feeling pain, biting down frustration, feeding your weakness. You know, have a mindset of their own. We spend half our lives depressed thinking to no end. One day, girl, everything through violence is what an idiot would do. You're in hole for a dumbass like that. So how stupid can you get? Stupid. I'm only saying this because of that guy. What are you gonna do with this? I thought he was gonna hit me. He just went away. Yeah, he's gonna come after us. Did my voice shake? A little. I see. That was stupid of me. Aww. Cute. Aww. Chester is probably waiting for him. Oh. What is it? Ty might go to Chester's place. I kind of doubt that. Poor Ty got his feelings hurt. Poor Ty? Do we learn more about him where, like, he becomes more sympathetic later? Because, like, he kind of comes off as a bit of a jackass, not gonna lie. Oh, Ignis, good morning. Hello. Are you on a morning walk? I've never seen you do that before. Yes. I don't like this guy. Just a moment. Like, I won't say. But could be, could not, could be not. Just a moment before, eh? Or what was his name? He asked me where the young man lived. You mean... Uh-oh. Breathing quite heavily. Yes. Ignis, why the hell did you do that? He's out to get Chester. It might be good for him to learn a lesson in for posterity. What? Excuse me. What's the problem with Chester? We should hurry. Let's run more. Uh-oh. That was a really creepy fade. Oh, what the? What the hell just happened? That was somebody's hand. I could hear the sound of breathing as there was a hole in my throat. That was a hand. I was thoroughly smeared in. The color would not fade. It would not let me go. Many times I'd scrape it away, it would return. The more I tried to rid myself of it, the more vivid its hue would become, smearing me ever deeper. Useless, so I gave up. I resigned my heart to beating a silent tune. Color was that of crimson, dark, viscous, putrid stain of red. So I thought, at least allow me a... If that shade of red was at least the same color as the sky, perhaps I could have given it and melded with it in peace. Melt into a single color in fake blindness. As much as that was ridiculous. There was not a man in this land that retained the power of a dream. The smell of rust would bring everyone back to reality in a heartbeat. This place, only those that gave up on breathing could still see dreams. Peaceful slope like that at the top of the hill. The point I almost gave up on standing. There was no helping it. I couldn't help it. Someone other than myself chanted those words within my soul. I could have resisted, yet I gave in. I continued up the mountain slope. I had to cross it to reach my destination. I could not turn back. Put to another, careful not to trip. Texture of the road was soft. Trunk of the tree that served as my foothold crumbled apart. Mountain road let out a voice. A voice? Why would a mountain have a voice? He helped me. The frick is this? What was that? Help? Did you just say that? I see. It was still alive. There was still life that had yet to become the mountain. But wait. I could hear steps approaching, little by little. This is some creepy imagery. Steps of death. Okay. God damn it, Chester. Chester, hey, are you alright? Oh, Chester, stop. Please, it's digging my neck. Uh-oh, you're going to kill me, please. Chester? Oh. Holy shit, Jess! Let go. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I messed up. You might have gotten killed, but I'm sorry. I think we have a psycho mode enable. Yeah, staggering like 2, like a newborn deer. Ew. Did you see him go? I couldn't believe it. Kept boasting how strong he was all this time. What happened exactly? Attacked you out of nowhere, right? You sure not hurt? I'm sure. I actually don't remember it all too well. I was kind of sleeping and it happened so fast. I managed to hold down that ox. Ignis either. Why would you tell Ty where you live? Ignis? Not to mention he said you should learn a lesson or something. Oh, no, not that, I remembered. I have a suspicion he didn't actually mean me. A fairly cunning fellow, I see. Oh my god, he knew. He knew. It's like, oh, you're an old soldier, huh? Yeah, we'll tell Tyler to go. Chester, you look kind of pale. Eh? I think I might have caught a cold. Oh no. Don't worry about it, it's nothing. Really nothing. Hey sis, we should give him some time to rest. He can't even sit down in peace with us both bothering him like this. Hey, we've had something happen while you were all alone. Uh-oh. Here the game comes back to its natural tone. I prefer a feeling of no turning back now. Unfortunately, it looks like we're gonna have to wind to a close soon. I do have work in the morning, so if we don't get something in the next few minutes, I'm probably just gonna try and, you know, do a quick save, which is a shame because I feel like we're finally starting to build some momentum here. I suppose I'll be going, Chester. See you later. Thank you, Colette. You are welcome. Are you alright? Yeah, thanks. Did you see my sister? She was acting kind of weird, wasn't she? Yeah. Normally she'd want to stay herself, and it's really weird how she left without a second word. I wonder if I'm overthinking this. You can stop this now. This is a long game. Oh, this is a long game. Okay. Alright, so this is a long build-up kind of game. Okay. So I'll go ahead and do a quick save here. Then I'll do like a full save, I guess. Is there a full save slot? Yeah, so go ahead and save full save slot right here. Damn. Oh my god. What kind of save? What kind of game needs 60 save slots for a visual novel? I have questions, Dawnseeker. I have so many questions. So, Dawnseeker, the fuck is this? Why does it need individual pages for save slots? How long is this game? We should have long ago need even horror. This is a long build-up kind of game. God damn. My friend. This feels like it would take a long time. Like a long time. Actually, let me check something real quick. No, title. So let's see here. Enigma. There's a website where you can check game length. The average player length for it. So I want to see how long is Enigma. I just want to know like a general game length time. I want to see, like, this is something I could theoretically do over time, or if it will... No, it has lots of paths. Really? Because I haven't really made too many, like, individual decisions in the moment. But if it's the kind of game you're supposed to, like, play multiple times so you can experience lots of paths, that makes sense, because you want a lot of save files. So you could save at certain points, come back, redo them. That makes some sense. Length. Let's see. Enigma game length. How long to beat? The main story... Oh, no, this is Enigma of Fear. That's a different game. The game is around 10 hours. Okay. Some people are saying, like, 8 to 10 hours, it looks like. It's a pretty cool game, though. I think it's definitely a story that has me invested. The spooky stuff on the sides definitely has me involved. The ticking countdown of we are dying. We are definitely dying. Also, some of the fan art just looks so creepy. Like this one right here. This piece of fan art looks so goddamn creepy. It's all very melancholy, though, for the most part. Not really as much creepy as just pure melancholy. Also, the doll is, like, all over the fan art. Like, so much of it is the doll. Anyway... This has been fun. Thank you, Dawnseeker, for the recommendation. We'll see about playing it and Pyre some more in the coming week as we wait, ever patient, for Monster Hunter Wilds to emerge and grace us with its glorious presence. So, yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.